Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Charlotte Motor Speedway as we get ready for the All-Star Race Season 8. It is going to be quite the showdown. You see the cars on the back straightaway getting ready to roll off. We had 3 drivers from the All-Star Showdown that are in this race here tonight at Charlotte. Those are Marshall Rich, the winner of the All-Star Showdown, Ryan Acosta and Barney Ward, who tied for second place. If you have not checked that out, folks, go and check it out because it was unbelievable that we had a virtual tie, dead even heat at the line for that second transfer spot between Ryan Acosta and Barney Ward, and now they're both in. Here's the starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
There you have it. Here's the starting lineup. Aaron Williams, Chris Doddleton in row 1, Connor Breton, Johnny Gardner row 2, Sean Henley, Matthew Rodriguez in row 3, Ryan Acosta, Racer DSM, Connor White and John Stewart rounding it up the top 10, and the rest of the fields, you see it right there on your screen. We get ready to roll off. Dax Calabunde at the rear of the field. We make our way to the front of the field as you take a look at all the paint schemes for this race. Lots of special paint schemes. Aaron Williams has the best view of them all. Up front, but will he be up front after 30 laps, 1 mandatory pit stop, and lots of action here tonight at Charlotte. Green flag. And off we go into turn 1. Aaron Williams getting a good start. Chris Dalton on the outside. Connor Breton peeking for second on the inside lane. Down the back they go. Aaron Williams hanging on the lead for the moment. Connor Breton is peeking on the inside for speed and love to get it. And here comes Sean Henley. And we're going to go 3 wide already. Why not? 3 wide. It's all-star now. Johnny Gardner down the middle, 3 wide. This could get bad now. Sean Henley 3 wide. Oh, contact! And they save it! Somehow they save that. That could have been bad. That could have been the big one on lap 2. But somehow Ryan Acosta made the save of the year right there. Holy cow, that was scary. And Aaron Williams avoided it. Oh, he's up front, as we almost had disaster here on lap 2. And I think these guys have learned not to go 3 wide so early, as they've now settled down and gone back to 2 wide racing. Holy crap. Ryan Acosta was dead sideways in the middle, going on the apron, about to come up in front of the field. Luckily, he found it inside of him to save it, and now they're going 3 wide again. Oh my god, do they ever learn? Sean Henley 3 wide. Ryan Acosta, who just almost crashed, 4 wide now. Oh no, that's not going to work. And now they're definitely crashing down the back. It's the big one. Marshall Rich, Connor White, John Dillon, Aaron Williams, the pole sitter. Why? Why force the issue like that? 4 wide. Obviously, it's not going to work. Marshall Rich all torn up. Connor White torn up. Gardner with damage. John Dillon, Charles Jackson, Aaron Williams. They all have damage. And luckily, it wasn't as big as it could have been. Tim Walsh now becomes the leader. And now they're all coming to pit road for the mandatory pit stop. And I mean all of them. Taking advantage of this caution flag. Everybody coming in for their mandatory stop. Might as well make it now. There's Marshall Rich's cars destroyed on pit road. Logan Ryan in. We'll be right back. Well, we're going to show you the replay of what happened. First, I'll show you the races off pit road here. Remember, Tim Walsh was the first one in. Well, he'll be the first one out. We'll see how these pit crews, this is going to really put these pit crews to a test. See how fast they can complete their stops. Looks like, I believe that's Trey Campbell coming towards us. Sean Henley, he's off and away. Nice stop by the 88 team. They get off first. And Tim Walsh. Yeah, Tim Walsh's team has a horrible stop. They come in first and they come out way back. Sean Henley beats them all off pit road after coming in 3rd. What a pit stop for Dax Calabunde. Came into pit road 15th, is now 3rd. Very good pit stop on that team's part. The biggest loser, I would say, is Tim Walsh. He came in first, comes out way back now of where he originally was. Alright, now let's show you what happened to bring us out under caution for the first time here at Charlotte, as most of the field, or actually the whole field, has now completed their mandatory pit stop. But with these smaller fuel cells, they're likely going to have to make at least 2, maybe 1 more pit stop for sure here today at Charlotte. Now let's take a look at what happened, bringing this out under caution for the first time here at Charlotte. First, I want to take you back to the second lap where we almost had disaster in turn 2. Here's what happened. These guys come together right here. And Johnny Gardner, Ryan Acosta, they all come together. Acosta gets sideways, gets hit from Connor White, gets on the apron, and saves it somehow. Somehow he just maintained control, never really let out of the throttle. Look how loose he gets right about here. And then right here, he's sideways and somehow still manages to save it, comes up on the racetrack, doesn't hit anybody. Now, fast forward about 2 or 3 laps later, a big crash happens, and here it is. Alright, that all took place on lap 2. Now, fast forward 2 laps later, lap 4, you have 3 wide coming through this corner, and then they decide they're gonna try to force it 4 wide. Tim Walsh, all the way to the inside. I don't know what exactly he was trying to accomplish, but he forced his way down there, made it 4 wide. Right here, look at this. That's never gonna work at Charlotte Motor Speedway. They all come together. Right there, Acosta's trying to make some room. He wasn't quite clear. Johnny Gardner gets put in the wall real hard. Connor White spins out. Johnny Gardner spins out. Aaron Williams, Brian James all get a piece of it. And they're all spinning on the back straightaway. Acosta makes it through. Marshall Rich gets nailed by Logan Ryan on the side. And nailed right there. Barney Ward. Wow, I didn't see that. He did an incredible job of getting through this crash. I honestly did not see that, but he did an unbelievable job of making it through. Here it is, coming at you at 200 miles per hour. The spinning crashes. Tell you what a job by Barney Ward to make it through that crash. And Ryan Acosta hung on to the lead and beat everyone back to the stripe. And he was the primary source of this crash. Or one of the primary sources, I should say, of this crash. And he made it through that. With damage, but he made it through and beat them all back to the line. Or actually, never mind, he didn't, I apologize. They were just really separated. Tim Walsh beat him back to the line. Alright, after pit stops, the new leader is Sean Henley. We'll be right back with the restart. Alrighty then, they got him lined up for the restart here on lap 9 of 30. Sean Henley with the lead. John Dillon a lap down to the inside. Logan Ryan also a lap down to the inside. Dax Calabande will restart 3rd. Remember what a great pit stop he had. Tim Walsh came in the leader, comes out 9th. Bad pit stop for that 8 team. And here comes another lap car. That's Connor White. He's coming along now. He's a lap down as well. So we have 3 cars to the inside. They're all a lap down. And then you got the leaders in the top lane. So lap cars to the inside, leaders to the top. Sean Henley bringing him down for the restart here at Charlotte. Lap 9 of 30. Slowly but surely bringing him down. Here we go, getting ready for the restart. John Dillon, remember, is a lap down again. Sean Henley, the leader. We are back green here in Charlotte. A nice start for Sean Henley. He's able to clear the lap traffic immediately, which is very, very important. So is Trey Campbell, and basically everybody was able to clear the lap traffic, except for Tim Walsh. He got hung up there. But most of the pack was able to clear the lap traffic immediately. Oh, crash! Oh no, they got tangled up with the lap traffic. Logan Ryan goes around. And just like that, we are back under caution. Somebody got tangled up with Logan Ryan, the lap car. And Sean Henley and Dax made contact there. And look, I don't know who won the race back to the line. It was Sean. So somebody got tangled up with Logan Ryan. Watch the contact there between Dax and Sean. That was almost bad. So somebody got tangled with Logan, the lap car. Can't tell who because everybody looks okay. Looks like it might have been just a single car spin. But there you have it, Logan Ryan involved. Let's take a look at it. And we'll be right back with the restart and the replay. Alright, looks like Tim Walsh finally got clear of the lap traffic, or finally got out of the dirty air of the lap traffic, and was making his move on the high lane. when Logan Ryan started to merge into the high lane and Tim Watts was coming. And right there they made contact. Logan goes around, makes contact with Tim, but nobody else gets involved, which is pretty unbelievable that nobody else got a piece of that. That's exactly how that big crash, that first crash started. So it's funny that nobody else was involved in that one, but that was basically the same place in the same way the first caution got started, and we saw just how many cars were involved in that one. Alright, we'll be right back with the restart. We'll see if, I'll tell you guys if anybody makes a pit stop, but it's likely that nobody will. So we'll likely be back with the restart here in Charlotte. The All-Star race, Sean Henley, still your leader. I stand corrected. All the leaders coming in pit road. And Ryan Daniels got spun out entering pit road, I believe. Daniels in the 6th. Everybody coming to pit road. And Ryan Daniels, I'm going to show you this real quick, got spun out coming to pit road. I don't know. I saw him go around in the 6 Oakley Ford Fusion here. Let's see. Did he miss the commitment cone? Did he get hit? What happened? Okay, he's flying in here, and he decides at the last moment he's coming in, and he gets into the back of Racer DSM right there. And spins it out. So just went in there way too hot, and got into the back of Racer DSM. Wonder how bad the damage is on that 11. Let's see, try to get an onboard shot of the 4. See the damage, oh yeah, the damage on the 11 is pretty bad. It's John Dillon, he's coming in, making his stop. Oh, Jeffrey Finn guy right in front of him. Sean Henley came in the leader. We'll see if his pit crew can pull off another great stop here. And yes, they do. They are already out. Wow, very quick stop for Sean Henley and team. They are way out of there now. And second is the 22, 51, 11, 91, 28, 39, 27, 4, 10, 20, 64, 87, 45, and 12. It's much quicker just to say the number. 14, 0. It's going to be a drag race between the 0, the 8, and the 98. And I think the 8 might have gotten it. So another great pit stop by Sean Henley and team. Ryan Daniels still on pit road. They're trying to repair damage. I'm surprised Racer DSM's team, they didn't take any time to fix their damage. They got pretty heavy damage to the back end. They didn't take any time to fix it. They just basically said YOLO. And I know YOLO is a very stupid word to use in this situation. And in any situation, you should never say YOLO. It's a stupid word. But, just for comedy's sake, Racer DSM's team just said YOLO and did not repair the damage. We'll see just how it affects his race car. We'll be right back with the restart. Sean Henley, still the leader here at Charlotte after yet another round of pit stops. Alright, here we go. Restart. Lap 14 now of 30. Once again, Sean Henley the leader and John Dillon to his inside, a lap down. Connor White and Logan Ryan all a lap down to the inside. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Sean Henley gets another great start and he pulls away real quick here. Meanwhile, everybody else trying to get around the lap traffic. And looks like they're going to be doing just that. Remember last time somebody got tangled up with them and we had a crash. So it looks like none of that is going to happen this time. Battle for the lead, Tim Figgle inside of Sean Henley. Sean Henley has led about the last 10 laps because they've been under caution, and he's had some great pit stops on pit road. So Figgle now leads a lap here. Matthew Rodriguez, Racer DSM. Look at the 11, despite the damage, is still up there battling for the lead. Oh man! 51 and 22 made contact and just about spun each other out. The Skittles machine almost destroyed the AAA machine. Wow, that was crazy. Got cars coming to pit road this time by Barney Ward slowing down. Green flag pit stop here for Barney and Trey Campbell. They're in for a pit stop here, which is honestly surprising that they're coming in right now after they just made a stop, so something must be wrong with their car. Matthew Rodriguez now to the lead in the 51 Skittles Chevrolet. Samuel Mills hot on his trail. And Samuel now going to take the lead. Barney Ward now away off pit road. I'm going to get a pit lane camera here. And there's Barney off and away. Trey already left as well. So, looks like they won't go down a lap. They're going to be close to going down the lap, but they won't go down the lap as we go 3 wide in turn 1 with the leaders. Sean Henley now back up front in the 88. Barney Ward, Trey Campbell trailing. John Dillon, Logan Ryan. All these guys, this field has gotten pretty separated now. This is the main pack, though. This is the lead pack right here. Hunter Breton now taking the lead in 27. Racer DSM with the damage coming along on the inside for the lead. New leader, Racer DSM with a damaged race car. Not going to last very long. John Stewart to the inside in the 10. Now we had a caution apparently on track. Yes, we did. Somebody crashed. I didn't see who. We got 4 wide, 3 wide. We got cars everywhere. Samuel Mills off in the grass. Sideways. Oh, hard hit. Hard hit. Oh my God. Terrible crash. We are under caution. Let's take a look immediately at what happened. Alright, here's the reason for the caution. Aaron Williams and Chris Dollerton coming together. Just fighting over space, really. Around goes Aaron, the pole sitter, into the wall, and it just keeps on going. So, that wasn't the worst accident that took place here. Now, okay, here we go, we caught it at a perfect moment. Tim Figgle and Samuel Mills. Tim's going down the back. There he is. For some reason, he's going to try to make it 4 wide into turn 3. Gets on the apron. And tries to come back up, but Samuel Mills is there. I mean, it's pretty obvious Samuel Mills is there. They make contact. They still make contact. More contact. They hook each other. Off in the grass they go. And... oh my God, terrible crash. Absolutely terrible crash. Oh my God, that was a brutal hit for Samuel Mills. There it is again and again. Just, oh God, just the way he hit that 48 pit stall. Oh my God. I mean, just how do you survive that? That's a terrible crash. Holy crap. Oh my God. Alright, from a few more angles here, we're going to show this to you. Like I said, it was just a terrible crash. Here it is right here from the turn 1 entrance camera. Oh! My goodness. Just all the way the 91 cartwheeled in the air. Now I want to watch one more angle here. This one's definitely an interesting angle. It's from the side of the 51 car. Watch what he sees. Right, watch what he sees here. He sees dust up in the air. You see dust up in the air. Then you see the 22 right there. Then you see the 91. They're going off in no man's land right now. Way off, and they never are able to save it. Hard hit here, folks. Right there. Oh, God, look, you see the front of the 91 just take off up in the air. Right there, you see it just catches air real quick and just flies up into the air. Oh, my God. Brutal hit, and then, oh, just catches that wall there. Flips over it and back onto the racing surface on the pit road, and then it goes out of our screen there. That's the 51. And this is on board with the 91, just flipping through the air. On board with the 91 through this crash, off road, and oh, all of a sudden you're up in the air and your world is literally turned upside down. Well, there you have it, folks. Reason we are under caution. Well, that wasn't the reason. The reason was the 48 spin, but that was definitely crazy. Under caution, racing back to the line. That happened. We'll be right back with the restart, and I believe we're gonna have some green flag pit stops here, so we're gonna show you that in just a moment. All right, here we go. John Stewart is the leader. He's leading him down to pit road. You see this pack right here. They are almost a lap down. They're on pit road as well, and we got a few guys still out on the racetrack. We'll show that to you now in just a second. Here is the race. Off pit road. If we can get it real quick. I couldn't quite see it there. Alright, these guys are a lap down. These guys that are leaving now. It's hard to tell because it's all mixed up. Since we had we had the lap cars in front of the leaders, I can't quite tell who is coming out first. But I believe it is John Stewart, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll sort this out and we'll be right back with the restart within 10 laps to go here in the All-Star race. Well, this is certainly going to be interesting. Charles Jackson is not the leader. He's a lap down. So is Logan Ryan, Tim Waltz, John Dillon, and Johnny Gardner. So the first 5 cars are a lap down. Then you have the leader, Matthew Rodriguez, 51. And you have Trey Campbell, Barney... Oh wait, let me see. Trey Campbell... Actually no, Trey Campbell's not second place. Trey Campbell's 15th. Bonnie Ward 16th. Then you have second place John Stewart. So you got 2 cars separating first and second. And you got third place Jeffrey Finguy, 4th Dax, 5th Racer, 6th Connor, Sean Henley 8th, 7th, Darlington 8th, Brian James 9th, Daniels 10th, Acosta 11th, and then Connor White's a lap down in 17th. So the leader is going to be Matthew Rodriguez, but he has 5 cars in front of him who are a lap down, and he's got 2 of them behind him that are a lap down. So the leader is in a lap car sandwich right now. So we'll see how that shakes up this restart. On lap 24 of 30. 6 laps to go here. About 6 laps to go. Green flag, here we go. Oh, Matthew Rodriguez has to be real careful going through this lap traffic. Oh, Barney Ward, what a start for that 45. You see him chugging along on the inside lane. Here comes John Stewart for the lead. Stewart on the inside, and just like that, we're going to have a lead change. Because of the lap cars. And we got cars coming to pit road. Finguy, Matthew. Oh, crash behind him. Connor Beaton. Skidding. Dollarton, Dax. Under caution once again here. Your leader is John Stewart. Second place, Racer DSM. Third place is going to be Brian James after all that now, I believe. Wow, Sean Henley involved, the dominant car of the day. And you got Matthew Rodriguez, who came into pit road, along with Jeffrey Finguy. They're coming off pit road now. Alright, so we're under caution again here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let's show you why, and we'll get this sorted out. John Stewart, for sure, though, is your leader. Alright, here's what happened. Trey Campbell's a lap down. Sean Henley isn't. He's right behind him. Sean's got a big head of steam. Gets into the back of the 28, turns him right there. Turns him. Dollarton gets a piece of it. Sean Henley right there gets caught, and then Connor Beaton gets the head-on impact with the rear end of the 28 right there. Wham, right in the kisser. And then you had a bunch of other guys spinning and crashing and doing all sorts of things. Here's Dollarton. Ooh, he almost went upside down. He had saved it, actually. Then he came up and got into the Shauna and spun out. And that's where Dax got a piece of it, right there. And that almost sent Dollarton upside down. Alright, there you have it. We are under caution. Breton, he's done for the day. The leader is John Stewart. We'll be right back with the restart or the pit road or pit stops. I'm not quite sure. Most likely the restart, and we'll sort this out as John Stewart the leader within 5 laps to go here in Charlotte. Alright folks, it's going to be a green-white checker. John Stewart is the leader. Then you have the lap car of Johnny Gardner and Charles Jackson. Racer DSM in second. He has 2 cars between him and the leader. Logan Ryan's a lap down. Brian James third. Acosta fourth. John Dillon's a lap down. Ryan Daniels 5th. Dalton 6th. Sean Henley 7th. Tim Waltz 8th, Barney Ward 9th, Matthew Rodriguez 10th, and Jeffrey Finguy 11th. Stewart the leader. Here we go. It's going to be a green, white, checkered finish here today for the All-Star Showdown, or the All-Star Race for the Pepsi Racing Series Season 8. Who will win it? Stewart with the lead. Racer DSM right behind him, or 2 cars behind him. Green flag, then the white, and then the checker. And Jon Stewart gets a hell of a jump. I mean, he is checking on out. Wow, he's built a huge lead as we go down the back straightaway. Racer DSM trying to get by the lap traffic. We are coming to the white flag. Jon Stewart with a big lead. Racer DSM now clear of the lap traffic, trying to chase down Jon Stewart. White flag in the air at Charlotte. One more time around for Jon Stewart. Can Racer DSM catch up to him? There's the difference. He's coming hard with a big head of steam. I'm not sure it's going to be quite enough. Through turns 3 and 4. And off of turn 4, Jon Stewart going to break through and win the All-Star Race in Season 8. Stewart wins it. Racer DSM second. Ryan James third. Ryan Daniels fourth. Acosta fifth. Tim Waltz 6th, Sean Henley 7th, Matthew Rodriguez 8th, Barney Ward 9th, Jeffrey Finguy 10th, Logan Ryan, who came home in 11th. Looks like Chris Dollerton came home in 11th, but he made a pit stop on the white flag lap. Looks like he couldn't quite have enough fuel to make it through, so he might have ran out of fuel. Actually, he made a pit stop on lap 29, I believe. So yeah, he crossed the white flag on the white flag here on pit road. So he was on pit road on lap 29, and then he got out and completed the final lap. There you have it, folks. Jon Stewart, the winner of the All-Star Race. Here's your official standings. Jon Stewart, Racer DSM, Brian James, Ryan Daniels, Ryan Acosta, Tim Waltz, Sean Henley, Matthew Rodriguez, Barney Ward, Jeffrey Finguy. Only 10 cars finishing on the lead lap. Chris Dollerton, Johnny Gardner, Charles Jackson, Logan Ryan, John Dillon. Only 15 cars finishing the race. The rest all crashed out. Trey Campbell, Dax, Connor White, Samuel Mills, Tim Figgel, Aaron Williams, and Marshall Rich. There you have it, folks. All-Star Race in the books. Lionel, let's go celebrate with Jon Stewart, the winner of the All-Star Race in Season 8. Here comes Jon Stewart, about to celebrate his big victory here today at the All-Star Race Season 8. Definitely a big victory for him. I believe he just recently got his first career win, and now he's in it big tonight. Hit the jackpot at Charlotte, and winner of the All-Star Race for Season 8. And he burns down the tires on that Stanley Tools number 10 Dodge. We get ready to reset, and we'll be right back at it here at Charlotte in a few days with the this time the full field. All 42 cars going at it for the YouTube 600, 40 laps around the Charlotte Motor Speedway, and you know it's gonna be crazy. Just like this All-Star Race, and we saw cars crashing into pit road walls, we saw pit strategy, we saw guys running away with the win, like Jon Stewart did at the end, thanks to the lap traffic. But Racer DSM just almost caught him there at the end. Just maybe a lap or two more, and Racer DSM would have been right there, ready to pounce for this win. Just wasn't the case. Jon Stewart played the strategy right, played everything right, missed all the crashes, and ends up in victory lane tonight. Big win for him and that team. Definitely a heartbreaker for guys like Sean Henley, who had such a good car and crashed out there late in the going. A very good car, very good pit stops all night long for that 88 team. Look for them to be very strong here in the YouTube 600 in the next coming days. They're always pretty good at Charlotte. Ryan Daniels was pretty quiet all night long in the 6th Oakley Ford Fusion, but he managed to stay out of trouble and get it home on top 10, which it doesn't really matter at the All-Star Race. It's all about winning. But I look for them to be strong in the YouTube 600. I look for... Jon Stewart just hit the wall. Look for Jon Stewart, the winner of this race, to be very strong at the YouTube 600 as well. He usually does pretty well there as well. With that, he just finishes burnout. So that concludes the All-Star Race here tonight, folks. Congratulations to Jon Stewart, and join us for the YouTube 600 coming the next few days, live from right here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Stay tuned for that. Race, looks like going to be 17 of the season.